Whoops.
Hey. Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's hard without Gwen.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
real
buying
good
that
to hear.
come in peace malarkey.
Well,
Daisy's discounts. There's another
wanted
ghoul.
to check in. You ever need anything, you stop by the office.
Sure, you got it. Thanks, Nick.
So there's
Oh,
1, 2,
now that is
3.
some armor. Check out those hydraulics.
Heads up.
There's something you need?
No, not really. Okay. So this is the front door. We checked out the guns place. I need to get some more caps, really. And... aha, the memory den.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that. Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Right, okay. The memory den. Let's go inside, shall we? Okay, welcome back to Fallout 4. We're inside the memory den. And I've got a cool gun.
Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Okay.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Downstairs. Where's downstairs?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Ooh, there's an upstairs. There's a behind the stairs. There's a downstairs. Wow, some bright lighting in here.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
My
This dead
son.
brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees.
Do you have it with you?
Do you have it with you?
Here's
What I can
find.
find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Okay, which means it's not cobbled together. Which means it's not homemade. They actually have manufacturing facilities. That's what I would say. It's also curious that they can get in and out of places that nobody seems to expect them in. Like they can, it's like they can teleport or something. People talk about them as the boogeyman coming out of closets.
Speak up now.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in.
I hate to volunteer
But
him.
even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Nick's awesome. I love Nick. He's just really slow at following.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
As I stomp
need you
around
to
with my
keep
power
talking to
armor
me,
while they're
Mr.
doing delicate
Valentine.
surgery.
Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories? memories.
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Okay, I expect I have to get out of this stuff. And what is it we learned? Take the fusion cores with you. Memory lounger. Okay. Weird. This ought to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Can't look around. Are your dials?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Oh, God.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working.
Whoa!
Although the memories are quite fragmentary.
What the hell?
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Is this all blurring? It is.
There.
Oh.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Boing. This is weird looking. Oh, there's something over there. Do I have any weapons? I don't think I have any weapons.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
What the hell?
Turn down the goddamn radio.
Me.
Trying to sleep.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me.
Why aren't there subtitles for this?
And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This is a little... it's interesting, it's just a little weird. The only thing I can interact with is the people and the memories.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
So,
Try that
okay,
one.
here's the question. What year was that? Because you have no way of telling, looking at the actual walls or the decor. It's ruined, it's been wrecked, apparently, so it's post-apocalypse. But I don't know if that guy got my kid, if Kellogg... It's hard to tell how old Kellogg was when he was in the vault capturing my kid in comparison to how old he is now. He couldn't have been that old. I mean, the guy looked like he was maybe, what, 50s or 60s tops?
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
Sarah.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe
Bay
it.
Bridge, San Francisco.
Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever.
Mary.
It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
It's like a plastic kid that they put in the... Oh, never mind. There it is. It's moving. I was about to say.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub. Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. You're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
Right.
I know. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. No, it's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
This is interesting and boring all at the same time. I don't mean to be that guy. It is interesting, by the way. I can't see the bridge. I can only see the bridge from inside the room through that window. This place is weird. Oh, here we go.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Oh, that must be the family.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Weird. So he's had a kid before. Then he went out and snatched mine at the behest of somebody. My question is how he knew where we were. I mean, it's like they beelined right for us. They had a checklist.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
This is a very strange experience. Very, very strange.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Oh.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for
much
myself
older.
if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System off.
He's good.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Oh no.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Yeah, he's
Both computers are still working.
He's a lot older.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they.
What?
Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Son of a gun, that's me.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but,
Backup
never
subject?
liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
This is the one.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive.
What?
I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
What?
If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
What kind of agenda does this guy have?
Open it.
Man, I don't want to watch this again.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Oh, man.
God damn it.
Yeah, this guy's awake.
Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
I really hate this guy. Really, really.